Let's go to under 2 million. And I still find it crazy because this suburb, like, it's actually, when I say under 2 million, it's like, 1.6 to 1.7 million. I could probably even say it's a lot cheaper, but I almost have to list it as an under 2 million because I wanted to stretch a budget, but this is just too good of a suburb to miss, and that suburb's Port Melbourne. So as it's described, Port Melbourne is just south of the CBD. It's basically Port of Melbourne. And I mean, you can see it in the distance there, just in this photo. It's right next to the CBD. It's like 2 to 3 k's from the CBD. Used to be a very industrial suburb. A lot of Port Melbourne really have literally like the wharfies living there, a lot of your old sort of workman kind of people living there too. And I mean, like, you used to actually have a lot of public housing there too. So if you look along some, especially Olympic Boulevard, you have a lot of the old public housing duplexes was sold off in the 80s and 90s. So it's sold off, like it's one of the earliest public sell-offs they'd ever done actually in Melbourne. And some of them, are only like right by the water and only like $1.5 to $2 million. In Sydney, that would be like 5 or 6 mil minimum, I'm telling you right now. So really good suburb also if you're sort of a buyer with a lot more, like a significant budget too, because you'll get a really good dwelling that's like, premier in Melbourne, that'll do probably nearly 10% growth long term and probably even get 3 to 3.5% yield as well. Really good suburb to consider here, Port Melbourne, definitely.